These are the channels in her mind. Follow deep down in the rabbit hole and see what you find.
Take strong and invisible line. Take strong and invisible line. Take strong and invisible line.
You're a genius, so crazy. 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 Genius, genius, genius. To my dear therapist. To my dear therapist. Oh, God. To my therapist. I love you. I do, God. But you have causing me money. But we went on a journey. I feel so fucking healthy. I feel so fucking strong, girl. I miss my mama. Girl, you know that she ain't not that pretty. Love your mama, fucking pretty. Like, I don't even have a fucking word for it, yo. You don't know why I wanna go to Paris. You don't know why I wanna go to Paris. You don't know why I wanna go to Paris. You don't know why I wanna go to Paris. You don't know why I wanna go to Paris. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made Yes, in Jesus' name. Know you got a bit on me. Know you had a bit on me. My light is shining bright. Pyramid scheme, bro. Pyramid scheme, bro. Pyramid scheme, bro. Oh, do it on me. Annie up, my nigga. Annie up, my nigga. Annie up, my nigga. Annie up, Annie up, Annie up, Annie up, Annie up. I hear you, but I can't see you. I walk through all this bullshit.
Bullshit, the 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 bullshit,
Spirit, love, 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 I'll be waiting for you. Spirit, love, 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 can't wait for me and you. Let me see your background. Let me see your real life. Let me see what it look like in the real life. Daytime. What it look like in the daytime. This my house is messy as fuck. I got €2. She messy as fuck. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. We moving out this bitch. Let me help you. Let me help you. I'm determined. Motherfucking chest move, motherfucking juggle moves, motherfucking chest move, motherfucking chest moves, motherfucking chest moves. I'm playing chess, I'm playing checkers. I'm a lemonade nigga, stack him, king him, ha ha. 3 men tried to teach me how to play chess in my life, not knowing that I've been playing checkers with my mother. See, the difference is we're not doing multiple moves at once. We're just eliminating all at once. You're just off the game. You're just off the board. You are slightly removed. I know you know more. All I can say is if I talk to you personally, like in your face, one-on-one, I know I'm talking to you, you know you're talking to me, we're saying each other's names, we know each other's family, we know each other's lives, we work with together, there is some type of environment, you're not a fucking stranger, you know the real story. That's it. Like, you have the story that you need to have. You live with me, you know who I am, you know my character, you know what I want to portray, you know what I want to do, you know my dreams, you like literally I'm so fucking transparent. Like I tried I don't know, I know who I am, but in all reality, if I talk to you, you know the story I want you to have. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true. Ooh. The deepest secret. What's your biggest secret? What is your biggest secret? if they want more. That's such a bidding war. Test the waters and see if they want more. That's such a bidding war. Test the waters and see if they want more. That's such a bidding war. Test the waters and see if they want more. Are you ready? You know, there's an interesting thing about checkers. You know, black and white. It's a game. Checkers and chess can play on the same board, though. They can play on the same board. So when you play a game, and you think you're playing a game, right? You play sports, say, whatever. You're playing basketball, right? You're not going to do football moves. So, with checkers and chess, even though it's the same court, you're not going to do what? You can't tell because it's the same court, same playing field. So I tried to learn chess. I tried to learn chess 3 times in my life. 3 times, and it's actually a complicated game. It's a memorization game. So many people have tried to explain it, and a lot of men. I've only had conversations with men about playing chess, right? Only. That's weird. I just thought of that. Only. So chess, different scenarios. I played chess with, I think I was in high school. And it was a neighbor. And the neighbor, we went to school together, and he was actually a friend. I could, if I talked to him today, I could actually say we could probably still be friends. And nothing ever happened between us. Like, he actually stayed in the friend zone. He knew he was a friend. He was a good guy. And I really just, looking back in hindsight, I see him occasionally on Instagram, but I don't say nothing. So I was just like, oh. But anyway, he taught me chess. And then I think I learned chess again. It was with my ex-husband. We had a game of chess. We played twice. He won. But he did admit that it was hard to play, trying to teach me, because we played twice. So I think the first game, because we played twice. So the first game, I won. And the second game, he won. I don't know. Whatever. Don't matter. And then I would have a conversation with somebody. I had a conversation with somebody else. And I remember being in the grocery store and talking about the high school situation. And talking about chess, not necessarily, we weren't playing chess, but we were making a metaphor of chess so I could understand chess better, which made me understand chess better, which made me get to this conclusion. You don't need the king to win at chess, but if you lose your queen, you lose. I finally got that out. Man. Kalisha, Kalisha, Kalisha. Symbols mean something. My mother would play checkers with me instead of chess because she knew with her trying to teach me chess, we would go nowhere. So we would play games like Trouble or Uno or I'm trying to think one of them. She played so we played there's this letter, it's like a we draw it. So you draw a graph of 100 circles, 10 by 10, and then you connect a line. Everybody goes differently at different times. And when you complete a box connecting 4 lines from the circles, you put your initial in it. And by the time you get to the end of the squares, whoever has the most boxes wins the game. I really actually enjoyed playing that with her. I don't know if you never played it, but I like playing tic-tac-toe. We played that a lot. But checkers was a big thing. I ended up getting some games from her. I didn't get her Scrabble board, which I was like, oh well, because I ain't had nobody to play Scrabble with anyway. But she has a vintage. Well, I don't know where it is, but she has a vintage Scrabble board, and I actually left our last score in the box, anticipating that whoever played it next actually saw the last game that was played. She didn't know that I did that because I put it away because it was the last time I saw her. And I wrote the initial, I dated it, and I think I timed it or something. But I think I won, and she was really like, it was the longest game ever. But the thing is, my dad used to play Scrabble with her when it was a Scrabble because and now in hindsight, my parents were really trying to help me, but I was a very troubled girl, and so it was so troubling that I couldn't speak, I couldn't write, I talked too much. I was a troubled girl because I had a trauma. That was really what it is, and it was never resolved. It was never talked about. It was never discussed. And now you can only look at life backwards. So you can only try to fix repeated patterns. If you see a pattern in your life that's like something's fucked up over and over and over again, you're like, wait, what is fucked up? So in my holistic journey, I actually went on that path. So I did a lot more work than I actually put in my documentary, but it's cool because I get to start from scratch. Like it's like a easy button. Like I made my own easy button, and I reset myself in my head and acknowledge. And the thing is, like, I've been playing this game with myself for a long time. I ask myself all the time, are you okay? 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 You know what I'm saying? Like, are you okay? Can you keep up? What's wrong? What's wrong? I ask myself this my whole life simply because I'm the only child. I was a loner. I was a very strange fucking kid. I was. So I learned how to survive in my head, and I made a world in my head that was so much more peaceful than the world that I lived in. And sometimes I was the problem, but I know why now. In hindsight, like looking back, I can tell you what process, what triggered, what trauma, what blah 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 blah. We can go down, shit road. I don't want to, but we can go down it and say this connected to this and this connected to this. But people, when they come in your life, they only see what you are at the moment. And the thing about kids is they're a reflection of their surroundings. So if you just had like a really fucked up kid, something's going on in there, but they're not processing something is in the real world. So they're actually just making their own world and harming or whatever it is, negativity. If it's negative, if it's positive, that's what they receive. Kids just receive and respond in the way from the environment they know. If you don't show them certain things, that they won't be certain ways because they won't know. You know what I'm saying? I have a 2-year-old. I strictly control what she sees and how she sees it, and she's 2 and she's just now learning what a smartphone is. I get it. I know what era we're in. But I still have control here. I didn't get a cell phone until I was in high school. She's 2. She don't even know. She goes to school and she comes home. Like, she's 2. You feel me? But she knows what a smart TV is. She knows what she knows what the remote is. She's actually a very bright kid. She's very aware of her surroundings. She's pretty much in underwear. Like, she's potty trained. Like, she's actually ready for next level shit, like 3-year-old shit, which I'm just like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what 3-year-old shit is. What the fuck is that? So this is mommy's break. This is mommy's break. Mommy's break. Mommy's break. Oh my, 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 oh my. You know what's funny is when people do shit to people, because we all have a spirit, all of us. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes we have a lot. Sometimes we have one. I feel like my holistic journey compiled all my spirits together and moved me. That was a lot. I'm already naturally, I was named a spirit. I was named, literally. My name is Kalisha. K-A means the soul in Egyptian. L-I is my grandmother, which is Lilia. And S-H-A is my mother, which is Sharon. So I'm the soul of Lilia and Sharon. But the thing is, my grandmother is named after her grandmother, which is, she's Lilia. So technically, I don't know which grandmother I'm actually named after. I would imagine it's my grandmother, but going through my journey and knowing who I am, what soul, what spirits, who I am, like as a person, roots me. It roots me. It puts my feet in the ground and says, this is who I am, where I am, what I am. And sometimes it's not pretty. Sometimes it transforms because I'm a physical person. See, we're talking about a soul. A soul. Matter of fact, let's get the fucking dictionary. So we're going to just look up soul and versus spirit. This dictionary I've had, Webster's Concise Dictionary. I literally have this, when did this come? I don't know. I'm dyslexic, so I read and write backwards. So my mom tried to help me in a lot of ways by providing books for me to research and help me read, like a dictionary, an encyclopedia, rhyming books. Like, she's the one that actually put me on that. Other books, sign language, other ways to communicate, because my reading and writing sucked. I literally, so now it's a lot better. I mean, I'm 36. I just practice. That's really, I'm still dyslexic and I still read and write backwards because I can see it in my notes. I can see it when I write. I can see it. I can hear it when I speak. I read and write backwards. That doesn't hold me back from trying to read and write. So we're going to, and the first word came up with Scrabble. Scrabble. To scratch, scrape, or dig frantically. To scramble, to scrawl, scribble, scrabbler. let's grab her. Alright. What is soul? SOS. Distress signal. Just saying. I said that. So call for help. SOS. I heard on the radio this girl was like sauce. That spelled SOS, and I was like, fuck. If that ain't a cry for, that's a loud, because sauce is like, I'm saucy, you know what I'm saying? I'm extra, I'm over the top. But then it's like, if you add SOS to the equation of sauce and you're reading it, but you're pronouncing it sauce, which this is why I read and write backwards. Because shit just don't make no fucking sense. You gotta know the motherfucking language. You gotta know the communication. You gotta know what you're reading. You gotta know, is it Morse code? Like, what are we listening to? What are we doing right now? That shit is funny. So the fact that she said she goes by sauce, it was on the radio. She goes by sauce, but it's spelled SOS. Soul, the spiritual part of a human being that is believed to survive death. The seat of human feelings, a person, a brave soul, an essential or central element of part, the embodiment of a quality. He was the very soul of tact. Shared ethic awareness and pride among Black Americans. Deeply felt emotion and conveyed by a performer. Or typical of Black Americans or their culture. Soul food. Alright, and then what is spirit? Spiffy. Smart and fun. I also just like to, when I'm looking for a word, I actually look at other words while I'm reading. So Sphinx, an ancient Egyptian figure with a lion's body and a human or animal head. A winged monster with a woman's head and a lion's body that killed waifers unable to answer the riddle it posed. A mysterious, inscrutable person. Sphinx. Spirit. The animating principle of life, of humans. The incorporate part of humans, the mind or soul, supernatural being, evil spirits, Holy Spirit, often temper, mood, or disposition. So this is your spirit. Okay, so yeah. Okay, cool. So soul. I'm gonna go back because it's on the edited anyway. Okay. Let's see. Soul. The soul, the spiritual part of a human being that is believed to survive death, the seat of a human feeling, a person, a brave soul, an essential or essential element of a part, the embodiment of a quality. He was the very soul of tact, shared ethnic awareness, and pride among Black Americans, deeply felt emotion and conveyed by a performer, or typical Black Americans of their culture. Soul food. And then spirits. Let's see. Animating principles of life, of humans. The part of a human, the mind or the soul, the supernatural being, evil spirits. Holy Spirit, often tempered mood disposition. An individual, person, a few, brave spirits. Dominant tendencies or character, the spirit of an age. Vigorous sense of group membership, college spirit. General meaning or intent, the spirit of a law and distilled alcoholic liquor. To carry off mysteriously or secretively.